Danny Karen here. You know what's good? I mean, really good, really good. It's another vlog. Yes. Check it out. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. See ya.
This is my impression of Dan. Well, you're not funny.
Today, we will be reviewing the Xpac action figure. And I gotta tell you, I always enjoyed Xpac. I didn't really know him as the 1-2-3 kid, and I didn't watch WCW back in the day. So, other than that, I enjoyed his work in the WWE as X-Pac, and my arm is itchy. I liked his feud with D'Lo Brown for the European Championship. I thought that was pretty cool. That's how I started watching wrestling, was that one feud. But the first feud that I remember is Dan Severn and Shamrock, Ken Shamrock. But anyway, back on the ranch. Yeah, the dynamics of D'Lo Brown versus X-Pac was pretty cool because they were both very good, high-flying, and talented wrestlers. X-Pac more about the kicks more than anything else. I have a thing for like spinning heel kicks that I love. I think they're pretty cool. I loved how X-Pac executed his spinning heel kick very well. And I liked the Bronco Buster, was pretty funny. And the X Factor was pretty cool. As you notice, Billy Gunn, Triple H, X-Pac all had finishers where they would slam your face into the mat, and they're in a group called DX all together. And interesting how that works, you know. After DX fell apart, he tag teamed with Kane, and that was a good storyline. How people would beat him up, and then Kane would save the day. And how I think Tori cheated on Kane with X-Pac, and that was a good storyline. And then after that, they acquired a lot of WCW people, and they created X Factor with Just Incredible and one other person, and I don't remember who it is. And they were purple and black instead of green and black, and they were okay. They took that Uncle Cracker song, that Factor, and they made it into X Factor. So that was pretty cool. It's kind of like how Howie Mandel took This Is How We Do It from Montel, and he made it into the theme song of the show that he was once part of. Yeah. So pretty much I would say that I do enjoy X-Pac's work in the ring. The way that he chain wrestled quite nicely, especially when it came down to arm bars and wrist locks and reverse wrist locks and stuff like that. And very good at chaining, very good at universal spots, very good at selling, I would say. And I'm glad that he's part of the WWE Hall of Fame. And now we're going to check out his action figure. See ya! Let's take a look at X-Pac. So here we have his D-Generation X jersey, and his long hair and his shades and his goatee. If you notice underneath the hair, hold on. You could see that he's bald, like everybody else is. If you notice, look at the detail. Look at that. They actually painted underneath the hair. That's pretty cool. But if you look at the backside of the jersey, you'll notice there's no number. There's no DX. There's no D-Generation X name. It's just blank, and I don't like that. I also don't like his pants. His pants are a little too silver. Hold on, let me zoom out. His pants are a little too silver. It's not really silver, it's more like metallic colored, kind of like a car from the 1980s or the 1970s. And if you notice at the bottom, you'll see the metal strips that were made so that when he gets put on the specialized ring, his music would play. But this is a table, and I do not own the specialized ring, so we cannot play his music. Other than that, I like the way his shoulder moves. So check out his shoulder. See, it's like goes up and down like that. And the traditional like that. The whole all-around movement of the shoulder. And look at his hand. His hand is pretty impressive, I would say. See, it's you can tell that it's individual fingers rather than I forgot my train of thought because something happened. Anyway, rather than plastic webbing where all the plastic goes over the fingers and you can only see the fingers and the plastic webbing together, they actually took the time out to make sure that he's got 5 fingers and it's not all webbed together by plastic. So that's pretty cool. And look at the wrist. The wrist moves around a little bit. See that? So I would say they did a pretty good job of Xpac, I would say. I think they could have done a better job with the rest of the figures that I'll be showing you. But, you know, pretty good for a first review. Or as that guy in GTA San Andreas would say, pretty good for a beginner, eh? And, that's it. Catch you later.